think that being on camera and under the bright lights will affect some of the players?
To tell you the truth, not for myself, but maybe for some of them, you know, because actually you have to be very concentrated on your game, and you have to focus, you know, and so sometimes if you are a bit concentrated, it can make the difference. But for myself, there is no trouble at all. I mean, I'm confident. I mean, I can play even with 200 people around me, with a camera, with whatever you want. I mean, I stay concentrated.
Tensions grew as the semifinals got underway. In each match, an unknown was paired up against an experienced tournament player. Preston Poulter faced his hardest battle of the tournament against favorite Mark Justice. Poulter gave us his thoughts on facing the U.S. champion.
I was like, I'm playing Mark Justice. There's no way. He's just going to stomp me and just go on about his business, because I really didn't feel like I had that much of a chance.
It, however, was one of the biggest upsets of the tournament as he took 2 duels to Justice's 1.
I began to realize as I was sideboarding against Justice's deck that I really didn't think he could beat me in the second and third games, because I essentially knew the key to his strategy and I could easily eliminate it. And so I felt I had a really good shot at it.
Leon Lindback was matched up against George Baxter. In another upset of the day, Lindback defeated Baxter in 2 straight games. Probably the most heated match of the semifinals, Lestrade took on Regnier. Tying the match at 1 duel apiece when scheduled time ran out, they were given extra time to play 1 final game. The victor after a hard-fought game was Lestrade.
I mean, this guy was really a great player, I can tell you. I mean, he was really good. And also, this guy, you know, has got I don't know if it's part of his strategy, but he's always talking, you know, he's talking and talking and talking. So at the beginning, you don't mind, but after, I guess, 1 hour and a half, I began to lose my temper. But I said, oh, no, don't play his game, don't play, stay focused on the game, stay concentrated.
The final match had Eric Tam playing Michael Lecanto. Continuing the upset trend that came to define the quarterfinals, Lecanto beat Tam in 2 straight duels.
First game, I really thought I had him. I knew he had control magics and counters everywhere. And he on around the 5th turn, I had him a quick man out, so I played a Sarah Angel. And he chuckled and he said, all right, I'll control it. But that time I only had 2 cards in hand. One was an Automobile, one was a Balance, and one was a Sword Splashers. That's 3, sorry. So, you know, I swords my own angel after he controlled it. He walked right into my trap. Untapped my mana, played a land, balanced, tapped 6 mana in my pool, made him drop 6 cards. Played the Autumn Willow. I thought he'd be toast. I hit him like 6 times, I hit him like 4 times. He pulled like a Fountain of Youth, and then he recalled for a Wrath with only 1 white mana, and he drew a white mana on the very next turn, so he just pulled it out with about 4 hit points left. I thought I had him. Second game, the man's deck is decent. It's quite good. I mean, it stopped me completely.
Now, how are you feeling now? You're going into the quarterfinals. You're definitely already in the money, but definitely there's a lot of...
I'm pretty cocky. I'm ready. Because one of the guys that's also in it, I played earlier, and my deck did really good against his. And Bertrand is the only one that's beaten me, and I think he's still in it. So
yeah, Bertrand's still playing as we speak. So how do you feel about maybe the potential of playing Bertrand?
I think he's a good player. I think he's a really neat guy, and we got along good when we played. So I'd like to play him again. That'd be fun. Actually, I don't really want to play him again now that I think about it, but we may have to. Hopefully in the finals I'll play him.
By now, the players had played 15 hours of Magic over the last 24, hoping to make it into the finals. Leon Lindbach was paired against Bertrand Lestrade. Every game was a hard-fought battle, but in the end, Lestrade managed to walk away with 3 straight victories. The last semifinal match paired Michael Lecanto and Preston Poulter. Lecanto, after 5 long games, defeated Poulter. Both the finalists talked to us after their matches.
If you beat him, are you gonna gloat, or are you gonna?
I mean, I don't know. I've already beat him, so.
He's the only one who's beaten me so far. So we'll have to see. We went 2 to 1. He won 2 to 1. So we'll have to see.
We've met before, and I mean, he's a nice guy. You know, he try. Sometimes he's a bit nasty sometimes, but it's part of his strategy. You know, when you play, tried to upset you, but no, he's
You
nice.
wear the
He's
white
got-
hat,
he's
and
really
I'm gonna wear
nice.
the black one.
All right.
go,
We'll
Andy.
see. We'll see.
While the Open tournament was being held, competitors 18 years and younger dueled for the title of the first junior professional champion. The junior tournament followed the same structure as its older counterpart, with an identical prize payout using scholarship money in place of cash. 17-year-old Aaron Klein of East Windsor, New Jersey, playing a white weenie deck, was paired against 17-year-old Graham Tatimer of Santa Barbara, California, using a speed black deck. Klein proved victorious in the first game as his small white creatures overwhelmed Tatimer. Tatimer got off to another slow start in game number 2, but managed to turn the tide with Necropotence, allowing him to take the second game. The third game proved to be a carbon copy of the first game, as Klein once again got off to an overwhelming start and swarmed Tatimer before he could build up a proper defense. It was do or die time, and the pressure was on Tatimer in game 4. Tatimer fortunately got the cards he needed and managed to take the match to a final 5th game. Both Klein and Tatimer dueled admirably in Game 5, but in the end it was Graham Tatimer that managed to walk away as the first junior professional champion. The victor being awarded his $12,000 scholarship check by tournament coordinator Karen Christie.